You have no idea what it takes. This is what it's all about. Can we kill that background music? Right on. Okay, great. And also, might as well tee up the presentation. I think I'm the only one that brought a PowerPoint tonight. What does that tell you? All righty. So, technology, yeah, it seems to be working. Look at that. Just like being back at the office. Exactly. Okay, want to go ahead and roll to the next slide? Okay, so we're not able to get, okay, well, anyway, we went from Microsoft Office to something else, so here we go. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to do tonight, yeah, really, we might have to change around a little bit so everyone can see the screen. And the name of my presentation tonight is How the Table is Set in U.S. Politics. And what you see in front of you is a square, a table, with 710,767 in it. And that is roughly the average population of a congressional district. And tonight we're going to look at that congressional district through the eyes of a congressperson. Next slide, please. We're going to flip the table. And what you see is a pyramid. So let's take a look at that pyramid, because that pyramid represents 710,767 people in a congressional district. So, looking at it the way a congressman looks at it, there's a big chunk of that population that he's simply not that interested in, except maybe for a photo op. One, they're either too young to vote, or they can't vote. Perhaps their civil rights haven't been restored and they can't vote, so just them away. Okay, then you got another group of citizens. They can vote, but they're not registered. Well, they're absolutely no good to that congressman election, and your congressperson has two priorities. First priority, get elected. Second priority, get re-elected. So, take that group, that's about half the pyramid right there. Okay, then you got the person that didn't register to vote. Well, they're no good, so take them out of there. And then, we're moving up the pyramid now. You got the person that registered and voted, but they voted for the other person. Now, the way your congressperson looks at that is, wow, for every vote they got, I had to get 2 to win this thing. So, take them away in terms of influencing your congressman. Okay, and then you got close to the top of the pyramid, the voter, the citizen that voted for you. Great. And that's fantastic. You're gold in the eyes of an elected because you went out, you voted for them. Now, what if you voted for that congressperson and donated to their campaign? Well, you're even a little more special. Now, at the very top of the pyramid, we have those unique people in the congressional district who not only voted for the elected and donated money, but they got other people to donate money and vote for that elected. So, let me ask you all a question. If one of a congressman's constituents was going to walk in the door and ask for something, on that pyramid, who do you think they're going to take seriously? Probably the person who can get out the vote for them, help them raise money. So, that might sound a little intimidating, but that's kind of how your congressperson looks at their district. And we brought along tonight a flyer that has a map of Connecticut's congressional districts, as well as all their contact information. Please take these home with you. So, next slide, please. Now, as John Viano mentioned so well, and Don and Craig talked about, there are lobbying groups out there, corporations, special interests, that pay a lot of money, millions of dollars, to get what you have, to get that congressman elected. Because lacking a strong constituency, that congressman has to rely on money to buy campaign advertisements in order to make them appear presidential. Gosh, that person is capable of trust and confidence, and it's all a lot of cosmetics. So, what you have to do, what we all have to do as voters, is stay involved and active. Friday morning, for instance, I was out leafleting in a nearby township. We're fighting a large development, and I and someone else were out, put out about 150 leaflets, knocking on doors. And that's the kind of work that citizens have to do. Because absent that, as Don was talking about earlier, the corporations, the special interess, that's all our Congress people hear from us. They need to hear from us. Don was talking about HR 392 and how U.S. Tech Workers, that wonderful organization, really was quite instrumental in stopping it. Why? Because Congress people, senators, started hearing from someone other than the lobbyists. And that kind of freaked them out. They were not ready for that. And frankly, no congressperson is ready for an effective opposition from their citizenry. Despite the campaign contributions, because remember, they don't take those campaign contributions to make themselves wealthy. They take those campaign contributions to get themselves reelected. And if they sense there's a movement out there that is growing, and they can kind of read that, and they'll read the tea leaves probably before you do, they'll get behind that movement, because that's what they're waiting for. Time and again, we've heard that. I recall President Clinton saying, "Show me the movement." Barack Obama, "Show me the movement." Franklin Delano Roosevelt, "Show me the movement." Well, U.S. tech workers, skilled workers across the United States, it is our job, the burden is upon us to begin what folks like John Robert have done here tonight, begin that process of organizing, bringing our fellow citizens together, making our demands. We have the right as citizens to petition our government to redress our grievances. And I'm going to paraphrase someone I admire a lot, James Howard Kunstler. And on a TED Talk, he said something that just blew my mind. And what he said was, don't ever let anyone call you a consumer. You are a citizen. And a citizen has not only rights, but responsibilities and obligations to fellow citizens. And that's what you're doing here tonight when you come together. You are exercising those rights, those obligations, those responsibilities to each other. And we can do this, folks. We're going to start with tech workers, because really when you look at the bear that's at the door, it is these outsourcing firms like Infosys and Tata, Capgemini, and I'm an alumni of it, Ernst & Young, who bring in these H-1B visa holders with the express purpose of displacing American citizens. And then we got to set our sights a little higher. We got to look at all skilled workers. We got to unionize, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, there's an amazing book. It's a little dated. It was written in 2002 called White Collar Sweatshop. My God, we're grateful. We think we're great. We think we're hot stuff when we're working 70 hours a week. I mean, when you parse out what the pay is per hour for something like that, we're not doing very well here in America. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, thanks so much for having me here tonight. It's always a pleasure to get out, meet with great folks like yourselves. And John Robert, thanks so much for bringing this on.